I realize how difficult it is to follow these two guys. Actually, as Master Charles was talking about the extraordinary and the ordinary, my old memories of, and then he mentioned Columbia University, my alma mater. My old academic samskara came to the fore. And I remembered something from English literary history where Wordsworth and Coleridge had a meeting, and they decided, thinking they owned the whole domain, that they would divide up all of poetry between them. And Wordsworth was going to discover the extraordinary in the ordinary, and Coleridge was going to discover the ordinary in the extraordinary. And so they did it. So if Master Charles is discovering the extraordinary in the ordinary, I will have to find the ordinary in the extraordinary. And I believe that I can make anything extraordinary quite ordinary. Which is my mission in life. So, I want to welcome you all with a lot of love and joy. And this is the practical part of the program. We're going to move smoothly towards meditation. And I'm going to talk about a subject that's very dear to my heart. In fact, it stands right at the core. And it's even beyond the Guru, because it's the Guru who taught me this. And this subject is self-inquiry. I'm caught between Australia and America. I don't know whether to say self-inquiry or self-inquiry. And I don't know where you say which. So what do you say here?
Well, I say inquiry.
You say inquiry? Well, whatever you call it, Atma Vichara in Sanskrit. Self-inquiry. When I first heard about this concept, it was many years ago, I heard Ramdas speak, and he mentioned the great sage Ramana Maharshi, who most of you know about. And his specialty was self-inquiry. He used the meditation, contemplation, who am I? And the way Ramdas described it, he would say, who am I? And he would go backwards towards deeper and deeper answers to that question, and finally he passed through a doorway and then experienced the self. And I thought, that's fascinating and amazing, and I want to know about that. So I went out and I bought a copy of Conversations with Ramana, or Talks with Sri Ramana, and I started to read it, and I couldn't make head or tail of it. Didn't know what the heck it was about. And I read it, and I tried to make sense of it. And actually, when I got to spend time in Swami Muktananda's ashram, which was quite an extraordinary place, and I made it quite ordinary. And I thought, nothing much is happening here. I was grinding out day after day in this intense environment. And when I got there, I put away Ramana's book. And about 6 months went by, nothing happened, everything completely ordinary. And I picked up the book again, and I read through it, and I understood it. And I thought, something has happened. So that's how I knew that I was awakening.